I had, 2, 3, I had 8 performances in 3 days this week. I was trying to keep myself busy, and I succeeded to try to keep my mind off of the surgery, but I don't know why it didn't work. I still was thinking about it all the time. And the kiddos did wonderful, though. They did a great job. They amaze me all the time. I stepped on scales this morning and down yet again. My starting weight was 394. My highest weight, I should say, was 394, and that was in July. And that's now December, and I am down to 320.4 is what it was this morning. But a lot of that's because of the pre-op diet. The pre-op diet has just been crazy. I've stuck to it really well. I've been really good. I did call my nutritionist because I was having a little bit of plumbing issues, shall we say. And so we added in some vegetables for roughage, and that was okay to do because my doctor is one that if you have trouble sticking with it, you can do one light meal a day, so like a salad with fish or something like that. I've been trying to be purist on it and just stick right to the protein shakes and drinking the water. And but I did add in the vegetables, and also they had me add in a piece of fruit when I take one of my protein shakes because there is not very much energy-wise with that. So the banana would give me a little bit more energy. Sorry about the bad lighting here. I'm still playing around with where I should videotape in this house. Our lighting issues are not the best, and I keep getting reflections everywhere on my glasses. I had a neat experience today, or not today, earlier this week at the concert. Last year I started taking a pre-concert selfie, and so I happened to be wearing the same clothes, so I took another one this year, and you can tell the difference. I can even see the difference, and I was really surprised. This is actually a much better angle. I tried to videotape this before, and this extra skin that's here from my huge double chin that I used to have was more like this before. It's like really loosened up, and it's actually folding over down here when I was taking the first video. This is actually the second one I shot today. And just noticing some really weird things, like I now have this dimple underneath my belly button, where the fat has gone, but there's still some fat around it, so it looks like I have a dimple underneath my belly button. It's just really strange, but hey, it's going, and that's what matters. Had a little setback this week. My EKG came back abnormal. It seems I have irregular heartbeat, which I did not have prior to losing the weight that I've lost so far. So I have to go to a cardiologist on Monday. My surgery is scheduled for Tuesday. So hopefully they'll say that it's okay and it's just my body adjusting to the new weight, which is what I personally think it is, because neither of my doctors heard it prior to my weight loss. And I have felt the fluttery sensation, but I just kind of, didn't pay attention to it because I just thought, oh, something's going on with this weird body of mine that is not normal and has more pain than everybody else in the world. So, well, not everybody else in the world, but, I just know that my body's different than most people, and not just because of its size, just because of the issues that it has. And so I kind of lost it a little bit on Friday when they made the appointment, because it turns out it's at the hospital where my sister passed. And I've been super emotional, especially since starting the pre-op diet with the lot of weight going right away. I been like really emotional, and like I sat down this morning and wrote to some of my friends, telling them how much I care about them, just in case. No, I'm not even going to say it. I think that a lot of things are affecting me now. Smells are affecting me. Just a lot of different stuff. It's just kind of weird, but everything is heightened right now, especially with the hormones leaving the body too with the fat. And it's scary in some ways for me. I never had the heart thing going before, and I'm kind of nervous because heart disease runs in my family. So, my dad's side of the family especially. So it's like, are they going to say it's okay to keep going, or are they going to say, no, you can't do this? And it's just a little nerve-wracking right now. But my high weight, which was in July, was 394. Current weight is 320.4. I think I already said that. I'm just trying to make sure I cover everything. Trying to keep positive. We got some really neat additions to the house this week. A friend was selling a recumbent bike, exercise bike, for her mother, and we bought it. So, secondhand, but it's really nice, and it's going to really help us in the winter months. We've already both been on it like 4 times, and we just got it like 7 o'clock last night. So, it's going to do a good job for us. And I also have this kind of theme going on for Christmas this year. We got the bike, we got an air fryer, and I have one more that I haven't gotten yet because I'm kind of waiting to find the right one. I don't want to buy it brand new because, well, quite honestly, can't afford it after paying for the surgery. So, my part of the surgery, I should say, insurance is covering a lot of it. I'm trying to find a Wii console with a balance board because I'm trying to figure out fun ways that hubby and I can lose some weight and get some exercise, especially in the winter. In the summer, we can walk outside, we can ride our bikes, we can do a lot of things. But in the winter here in Illinois, it's not always that nice. A lot of people do still walk outside, but I am a cold wimp. And with my arthritis the way it is, the cold makes it worse and makes moving a little tougher. So I've now been off of my arthritis medication for a week and a half. Well, a week for one, and then a week and a half for the other. And I'm doing pretty good. I do have pain still, and I will, but I kind of have to fight through it, and because I'm going to have to walk a lot with this surgery, and we'll do it. I'm thinking positive. I went out, I bought a couple different pajamas to wear at home and things to be comfortable in. I bought a Christmas t-shirt because with the incisions, I wanted to have something that was going to be comfortable for the holidays and fun. And so I got those, and I got a nice new robe and some slippers, and I think I'm set. I have protein shakes up the wazoo in the kitchen because I had a coupon and had a lot of coupons, and they were really the ones that I really like. So I went ahead and I just splurged and bought a ton of them. I had them order 25 cases. So I have protein drinks to last me quite some time, so I'm really hoping and praying that I still like them after the surgery. And if the surgery doesn't happen, I do like them, so I will drink them eventually, and they're not like close dated. They're going to expire anytime soon, so that's a good thing. I think I've thought of everything. I've just really been trying to plan ahead. The ride home is up in the air right now, but I told my doctor that it's a possibility that I may have to drive myself home because it is a ways away, and so I'm already staying an extra day because of the distance I live from there. But then I also decided that if I'm not quite feeling up to making the drive home, I would just spend the night there, spend the night at a motel in the area, or if I don't quite feel very well yet, to do that route, and then just come home when I feel I'm ready, and that way I can kind of break up the ride too. I don't want to have to do the ride after dark or anything like that. So they are going to take me off of the medication, the pain meds, the last day, so that I am able to function to drive home. And apparently that happens fairly often where people have to drive themselves, especially people who are single. I'm not single, but my husband cannot drive that distance, and my family will be back in Michigan by that point. They're only able to take a day off, 2 days off, so